In a world where game queues are long, three idiots will babble on about nothing for your enjoyment. Will they be able to keep you from falling asleep? Probably not, but you're gonna listen anyways. This is The Waiting Queue. So hello and welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast for 4/6/15. I'm here with Cross Knights as usual, and Konobi-kun is going to join us for this week.
Anything horrible.
Anything horrible.
I had a feeling you guys were
Our
going
timing was a bit off.
Terribleness.
That was a little awful. I'm sorry, Cross. I wasn't on the ball. I dropped it.
Well, no, but I my plan was to interrupt him when he was talking, but then I just felt too rude. That would have been the perfect time.
Just channel your inner relic and you can pull it off easy.
Oh.
He does that like every time he's on the podcast. Right in the middle of the
You know,
intro.
my favorite thing about this podcast is there's usually are three topics, and I have no idea what they're going to be because you just put them up. We don't.
Yeah. Well, you just Google search gaming news and find three things that somewhat are relevant to us. So.
Yeah, like Olive is shutting down, so apparently
No.
olives are
Cross.
no longer allowed in drinks. Oh, not what?
There's an N in there.
What? Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
That's less interesting. I thought they were shutting down olives, which is good. I
they're
don't like
they're
them.
the guys behind What is Cloud Gaming?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
The quality of the call is kind of going to poop.
Hey, we don't mention call quality here. It's fine on my end, so that's... Nobody
it is
cares.
pretty
I
bad.
just say
It's kind of impressive.
maybe I should host it.
I think it would be bad for me then.
Yeah.
And I'm the only person who matters, which sounds really egotistical. But it's, you know...
Very well. Very well.
I mean, you could host a podcast, Konobi. It would probably be better all around, you know. But
We'll
Well,
set that up.
How about we talk
next
about
time.
that after?
No, we have to talk about YouTube and Twitch technicalities at the first 15 minutes of the podcast, and then we can talk about.
Let's
Die
talk
Tonight
about
for the rest
how
of it.
I've only had a martini once and it was terrible and it tasted like liquid carpet.
Would you? Did you get the
Speaking of
water
alcoholic
from that one carpet overflow that you had?
That was probably where it was from. Yeah.
Speaking of alcoholic drinks, my mother decided to go out partying on Saturday. No, Friday.
Oh,
Sounds amazing.
And she came home smashed. And my mother
nice.
drunk is the best thing ever because
Did you record videos?
No, I didn't.
No,
She's
you
not.
have
She's
to
not
record a let's play.
a. She's an incomprehensible drunk.
That
That's
sounds
the best
amazing.
part.
She sounded like Bobble Zork. Whoa.
She is not an angry drunk. She is not a funny drunk. She is just incomprehensible.
Mm.
And the hilarious thing is, she walks as if she's on a Segway. She just leans
Oh.
forward and somehow manages to keep her balance, but she just keeps going forward.
So she walks like Mangus runs in Chrono Trigger.
Yep,
Because if that's the case, your mother's amazing.
she is amazing.
Oh, and Neuro, you didn't get the podcast where my house flooded for no good reason. We had our carpets smelled like horrible mold carpets.
I should
All
probably
martinis.
add the chat. I forgot about that. I thought.
Yeah, I would
something-
love to type in the chat, but I've been too lazy to reset my Twitch password, so I still can't sign in.
No, Twitch is just gonna be like everybody who hasn't reset it by now probably doesn't use Twitch anyway. So
Which is true. I mean, let's make another one.
you use it weekly, Cross.
Not bi-weekly
Well, semi-weekly.
or bi-monthly.
Well, it should be working now.
Hmm.
Yep, there we go.
So, what is
But
this
yeah, I-
on live service?
Oh, we're gonna say something, Cross, before we
No,
talk about this?
explosions. How are you doing, companion?
Oh, we're just hip hopping back and forth, but I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. I mean, it's cold. It's getting colder, but it was getting warmer. But now it's cold.
Winter is coming for summer.
Global warming for the win.
What about you, Konobi? You been doing anything interesting?
Well, I released my first episode of something that isn't a Let's Play. Hooray!
Ooh.
What is it called?
It,
It's called Minecraft Mondays, and it's a comedy sketch done by me and my mother in the world of Minecraft.
Was she drunk?
No, she wasn't drunk.
No.
Neither was I, sadly.
Next time.
You could link it, if you want to.
I can't link it because I don't want to sign into my Twitch account.
Oh well. But
because I'm still Awesome Nobi on Twitch, and it kind of embarrasses me.
Fair enough.
That's what you get for linking your channel to one game.
To my Awesome No's channel.
I say it when I'm... it's pretty hypocritical. But, yeah. What about you, Chris?
Yeah.
How have you been?
I'm okay. I did all my tax forms 2 days ago. So I wasn't getting paid any YouTube money for almost 6 months because... I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to talk about anything I want. What are they going to do? Kick me out of the network? I'm thinking about quitting anyway. But they didn't pay me for 6 months because with their merger with Disney, it did something dumb. But they finally paid me. I don't think they paid me as much as they owe me. But then I did my taxes, and I found out that this is the first time ever that I'm going to have to pay taxes, and it's pretty much almost exactly the amount that YouTube paid me. So I guess
shit.
YouTube just paid my taxes this year. But I mean, I guess it's good that I've made more money than I've made in a while. And it's not like I've made tons of money. It's just since I count as an independent contractor, they don't take taxes out, so I have to pay them myself, and it's very confusing. And I'm still annoyed that they don't teach you how to pay taxes in school, because I could have used a course like that, and I think most people could, because I swear the laws are set up to screw you, and they want you to make mistakes so they can get you later.
It's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
You have to take that
But
as an extra, I think. So.
I'm not annoyed that I have to pay, I'm just annoyed that I didn't know that it was that much, because I don't like thinking that I have money that I don't have.
That doesn't sound like 15%, to be honest.
It is, I did the math.
Damn.
It's 15%. If you're an independent contractor, you have to pay 15.3%. And there's exemptions, but I don't qualify for any of them at all.
Because multi-channel
I don't even have
networks
business
just
expenses.
have everybody as an independent contractor so they can fire them whenever.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were trying to do. That whole thing, that whole controversy where they were going to make certain people extra super partners and other people just regular ones.
Yeah, I forgot about
they were
that.
basically gonna hire some people as employees, and everyone else is gonna be independent contractor and with no rights. So I don't know.
Well, glad we got
Well,
our
hey,
YouTube
with
technical
my
talk
with my
out.
Minecraft Mondays channels, I could technically just use AdSense to make money off of that.
No.
Would you have a separate channel for that then?
No,
Oh, okay. That's probably good, to be fair.
but I can monetize each individual video that I want. It's not like I have to monetize my entire channel.
And then Microsoft is like, we're just going to take all the money from that. Thank you very much. Every Minecraft. That would destroy so many people's lives.
The Minecraft.
If Microsoft just decided to claim all ad revenue from, they just pulled a Nintendo and just decided to take all of it.
Wait, does Microsoft own Minecraft? No.
Yeah, they bought
Yeah.
Mojang.
Oh,
A while
wow.
ago.
Yeah, man.
No, because YouTube approached Notch and said, if you want to, we can give you the money to this. And he
Yeah,
was
but Notch
like...
wasn't a giant corporation with stock.
He did say it was tempting, though, because it would have been millions of dollars every year.
Yeah.
But he also would have... Yeah, that would have been bad.
Maybe
It would've-
millions of dollars for, a couple years, but eventually nobody would do anything with it.
Well, I think he'd be okay with millions of dollars for 2 years.
That's
I
true.
don't think he'd be crying about that. But it would destroy his reputation in the gaming community because he specifically said you're allowed to monetize videos for this. He's one of the first people who said that before, the Let's Playing thing was even huge. So, yeah, it would have been bad.
Those were the days.
Yeah, but you never know. Nintendo was a complete jerk on that whole, YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Angry Joe
It's
recently
mostly
got
Nintendo
slammed by it,
Japan.
too. Yeah, it is. I just imagine Nintendo of America just talking to Japan and being like, hey, can we please do something about it? They're like, no. No.
Yeah, can't... I like the slight more Asian sounding second no.
Wasn't
that you
supposed to
did.
be offensive, but I'm glad you took
No.
it.
No, it was. But like,
No.
I just wish that Nintendo of America and Nintendo of Japan could work as separate entities. But Nintendo of America is pretty much beholden to Japan because they're the ones who are actually making the things.
Yep.
So
I mean, Nintendo of America wants to gather all those cool YouTubers. I mean, they've had people like...
yeah,
I can name just one, really. It's like Pro Jared was on there for a while, helping them out, doing videos with them.
oh,
And
the
he's kind of
best
just
one
like-
was Nintendo of America head Shugga Conroy make a video like they asked him to, and then Nintendo of Japan claimed the revenue from it. Like, that was the best situation ever. Because it just proves that the two branches have no idea what each other is doing.
It's terrible.
Yeah. So.
Maybe Nintendo of
Super
Japan
sad.
should just moderate.
I'm sure they fixed that issue. Like, it may have been like they claimed it right away, and then Nintendo of America was like, wait. And then
It
they probably
was
fixed it.
not fixed for like a month and a half. Like, I'm assuming something happened with it now, but yeah. Like, him and Nintendo Capri Sun got completely slammed with it. And that's their jobs. Like, it's not like they had second jobs. They were living off of that money, and then Nintendo just came in without warning anyone.
So hopefully they get their heads out of their asses.
Hopefully. And hopefully nobody else
They're
puts
slowly
their heads up
getting their
asses.
heads out of their asses. They're just
Well,
not
they
getting
do
their
it.
heads out of their
They're just 5 years behind everybody else.
Yeah, and we've had this conversation before, too, but they really don't make too much money off of it, I would imagine. Not a whole lot. Yeah.
They don't claim
No,
a whole
they-
lot of my videos. They claim only like half of them.
They've
That
claimed
sounds pretty
half of your videos?
Damn.
Well, they didn't claim any of my Kirby Canvas Curse Ray plays. There is at all.
Yeah, they haven't claimed, like,
Maybe
my
because
Chrono
they
Trigger
couldn't
or
hear the
anything.
music.
No. I don't know.
I don't know. They're weird. They're
Man,
really weird about.
I would imagine
claims.
just going to the copyright notices section on the video manager and just seeing countless videos, just pages upon pages. That'd be horrible. Feel bad for you, man.
Apparently Konami's kind of bad with that also. Like, I really want to do Suikoden, but I'm worried about it. So, yeah.
What's worse that would
Yeah.
happen?
Hmm?
What's worse that would
But hey, I'm
They'd
about.
shut down my channel? Be the worst.
Insta-nuked.
It could happen.
No,
I mean, I'd
they
get a
have to get-
strike, but a strike is terrible, too.
What'd you get a strike on?
Oh, I didn't get a strike, but, like, they wouldn't instantly nuke my channel. Well, they might. If I had 3 videos and they decided to strike all 3 of them, that would instant nuke my channel.
Yeah, because it takes 3 strikes at least. But I've never gotten a strike. In fact, remember when IGN
No, me
tried to
neither.
claim one of my videos?
That happened to me, too,
Ever?
because, yeah, that pissed me off. I was doing a Tenchu video, and, like, the intro, I guess, was also used in their review, so they claimed that. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm disputing this.
get-
You guys are full of
You don't get to claim
and
that.
it was taken off, so.
Yeah, at least there's that. They tried to claim a section of one of my Rayman videos.
Hmm.
It wasn't even an intro or anything. It was just all 4 of us flying around on mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on. It's not even remotely
Yeah.
close to anything that's yours.
I
Yeah,
used to
but-
get a lot of false claims also. Like, I had to re-upload the last episode of Hitman Blood Money because of a false claim, but I just didn't feel like fighting it, so I just re-uploaded it without the music. But there was a fake company, I did research. So,
It
yeah.
reminds me of the whole Viacom thing. Oh, that was huge.
Yeah.
Viacom claiming the crap out of absolutely everything.
Wasn't that promote their new game? Or something like that? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Viacom?
so,
Yeah, sorry for bringing that up. It was just because Ingrid Joe recently put up a thing about Mario Party with Bowser or something like that, like a Bowser Party, a new thing in a new game mode in Mario Party 10, and Nintendo decided to claim that, so we took it down and made an angry rant about how he's not going to do any more Nintendo stuff at all ever.
yeah.
Which,
Who?
you know, fuck
there-
Nintendo if they're going to do stuff like that. There are
There are a lot of
bullshit
high-level
ways.
Let's Players that used to do Nintendo stuff that have stopped doing it, so.
Yeah,
Wait,
if they
who
don't want to
again?
get the free advertisement and stuff, then
Mm.
whatever. They can make do
Wait.
without.
You guys keep talking over yourself. Who's not doing Nintendo stuff anymore?
Angry Joe.
Oh.
Angry
Alright,
Joe is
so-
there.
So
I know that I can read
TBOI is coming to Xbone WIIU soonish.
Yep, the Binding of Isaac. I don't know if it's Rebirth or not, but probably not. That is coming
Really?
to Xbox One, Wii U soonish, as quoted by Edmund McMillan. So,
I'm
Why
surprised.
would
that
they release
Nintendo
the old Binding of Isaac?
I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that, but
I'm pretty sure it's Rebirth. To be
I
honest.
just saw
Yeah.
the screenshot and I was like, oh, that I don't know, that doesn't really look like Rebirth. But there's also new DLC coming out for the original game too.
Wait, seriously?
Mm-hmm. It's being worked on right now. There was a YouTube video with one of the developers who was working on it. I think it's only a small team on it, obviously, because of the DLC for Rebirth coming out. And he's adding a couple different new bosses to the original game, and he said that there's even going to be probably exclusive content.
Hmm. Well, I can't go back to the original at this point. The new one runs so much better, and I can actually record it that I just couldn't bring myself to go back to it.
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised that the Binding of Isaac is actually coming onto the Wii U at all because of their thing about religion in games.
Oh
Yeah.
And they said it was going to be
So-
uncensored too.
It's pleasant. I guess for Nintendo being 5 years back, they do tend to actually take some large steps forward when it comes to their own services.
Mm.
It still takes them a long time to do it.
So
It'd be great
AJJ
if they censored
Mines
Isaac and
again.
he was just wearing boxer shorts.
So a viewer confirmed that it was Rebirth going to Xbone. Thank you for that.
Okay. Yeah, because that would have been a really weird move. To use the old one that's optimized poorly and runs in Flash. I don't even know if it's possible for them to run that on the...
Yeah, it's just runs so much better. It's amazing.
Mhm.
And I'm also looking forward to the Rebirth expansion with all the new different combinations and stuff. That
I
should
believe
be
that
nice.
one is called Afterbirth.
Yeah, Afterbirth. It's
Yeah.
great names.
Ugh. Well, I have to play the crap out of Rebirth even more. I've been playing it a lot, but I haven't been recording it as much.
I wonder if there will be a loyalty thing if you owned it for the Steam. If you'll get a discount.
I hope so. There was for
Me too.
Wrath of the Lamb, I think. I don't know. Maybe
Have
there
you
wasn't.
started playing on hard mode cross?
No. I think I'm
should.
just gonna... Why?
Because the icons are red.
Yeah, the thing is, I was looking at it, and you don't actually unlock any items that are different on hard mode, as far as I know.
But they're red
Great.
cross.
We have
There's
someone
no-
from Ireland watching.
Oh, nice.
Like, there's only one item that you unlock on hard mode, and that is for the super secret character. So you have to beat hard mode, all of it, without getting hit once, because that character dies in one hit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about with every character. I'm like, how? What? Jesus. Doesn't he
Well,
have like the
no,
book
there's-
of like invincibility or something like that?
The Book of Shadows?
Shadows. Yep.
Yeah, what about it?
Doesn't he spawn with that?
Does he? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, don't
I
know.
never got him. Probably. It's the one where getting that cat, like the dead cat, would be a really good thing, because then you can get hit 9 times.
Wait, Dead Cat? Did somebody say Mugenics?
Oh my god, I
The
forgot
game that
about
is
that game.
never-
I didn't think about it because I want to play it.
It's still not out.
Yeah, it's probably not going to come out until after the Afterbirth expansion.
It better not be made in Flash. I'll be really angry because then I won't be able to record. But I'm
How
going
would
to
they
play
make a DLC for that game?
for Mugenics.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the DLC.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Mugenics, the game that I've been looking forward for like over a year.
They probably learned
So-
their lesson, to be fair.
Yeah. Because I understand why he did it in Flash, because primarily Edmund McMillan worked in Flash previously. And I think he just wanted
What
to
do
do,
you know?
like, he was doing a project, like, he didn't think Binding of Isaac would be popular. But he did it anyway, because he thought that, like, he liked Super Meat Boy, but it was a really mainstream, like, safe project. And he's like, alright, screw it, I'm going to do whatever I want. It might offend people, but screw it. And then everyone loved it because it was a great game.
And poop. A lot of poop.
Also poop.
But
Go-
Mr. Ed McMillan, he's a little bit of an egotistical jerk, isn't he? From time to time.
What?
Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Are you
Wait,
thinking
say
about
that
the
again?
guy who made Fez?
Maybe he was the guy who made Feds, yeah.
What were we talking about?
Who Ed McMillan, maybe
Yes.
a little bit of an egotistical jerk. I remember
I
one
mean-
of them saying that if this, like, they actually made like, I wouldn't be around today if this wasn't successful or something like that.
Hmm.
I remember one of them saying that from like the Indie the movie or something like that.
Where
Yeah,
he
I
said he
mean-
would kill himself. Is that what we're talking about?
I think he implied, yeah.
I think
No,
he
well,
straight
that
up
was-
said it. That was the guy who
That
made
was
Fez.
Phil Fish.
Yeah.
That was Phil Fish. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
So I was wrong.
I don't think he was joking.
Yeah.
I think he would.
Yeah, that's what I like when I saw somebody say that. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't see him joking about that at all.
No, there was no hint of irony in it because he was working on it every single day for 5 years. And the problem, he did like most of the art. Like it was largely done, and he worked on it so hard that he got better at the art. So he went and redid the entire game with better art. That was so unnecessary. He should not have done that. He should have just gone to because no one. It's an indie game. Like no, it wouldn't have
If
affected
anything,
anyone's
it would be
enjoyment.
impressive to it would have been impressive
Yeah.
to see the progression.
Yeah, and it just added. Actually, that would have been really cool. I didn't even think about that. If he kept the earlier levels like less skillful, and then he actually got more skillful later on, that could have been a cool thing. As you progress, the art gets a bit better.
That would be cool.
But that added like 2.5 extra years on his development time.
And that's like 4 times as much art as normal games too, because he has that 4-dimension thing. And yeah, unfortunately, he did get really prickish, but
Yeah, he's a little. Yeah, whatever. He rage quit the video game industry.
yeah. You guys aren't getting Fez 2. We didn't want it anyway.
Yeah, Fez was
I
still
haven't
just
even
an
been-
okay game.
I want to play Fez, but every time I try, I can't because it's
You're
too
just like-
sleepy.
It's too sleepy.
Well, it was made to be a relaxing game, apparently, because there's no monsters or anything. It's just moving around solving puzzles. But whenever I play it, I really do feel relaxed enough to just like, I'm just going to go to sleep. Like I was going to do a let's play of it, but I can't even... I've gotten so not far in that game that I just...
I guess you'll have to do a group let's play to keep you awake. I'll be a co-commentator.
A group let's play of Fez?
Sure, just have somebody in the background talking.
Hmm.
Ooh, Cross, you should jump over there. Ooh, Cross, press these buttons in this combination. Ooh, Cross, make sure you grab the Fez.
The sound of your voice is so soothing.
Just give him control of your computer so he can finish it for you.
Yeah, I don't know about let's plays of single player games. We were gonna do damn it, what was it, Little Inferno, and I think that would have been a great video, but then the sound got messed up. Just too bad.
Yeah, I tried to do Little Inferno, but it just wasn't interesting.
What, you
didn't find
told
it
me that
much
the sound
interesting.
got messed up.
Did I?
Remember-
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because for whatever reason, whenever I try to use Bandicam to record a computer screen, if I'm like recording Skype, you're like super flippin' quiet, just like in the background, and I can't fix it.
Well,
My god, that's
So-
a lot of text, Royal. And by the way, what is cake? You don't have to have all that text. You just need...
Cake is about as deadly as water, you know, all that dihydrogen monoxide.
You just need 2 words, man. And you know what those 2 words are. You know what those are.
Mhm.
You guys were talking about... Crap, what were we talking about? We talked about Fez, and then you brought up... Let's
but-
Playing, that's what it was. I had a question for you guys. I was watching Slow Beef. I don't know if either of you guys know about him.
Nope. Afraid I've not heard of him.
Have you, Cross?
no.
Oh, well, he's a very old school Let's Player. Like, in the days of, what is that one forum called? Where, like, everybody got started. Something Awful. We're starting Something
Yeah,
Awful
yeah.
forums. And he could be considered, the first person to ever do video Let's Playing.
Oh, I have heard of him. Okay, yeah. My roommates watched him.
Yeah, and, he had a blog post. And on that blog post, he talked a little bit about Let's Playing ethics and stuff. Or not ethics, but more of,
Like a code and rules and stuff.
not a etiquette, I guess you could call it. Just Let's Playing
Yeah.
etiquette. Yeah, Retsupre. He's the guy in Retsupre. And he mentioned
Yes.
about reading off text is bad etiquette or something like that for Let's Play.
Yes. hmm
I don't. Do you know where he got that from, or?
No,
most
but
of the
that's
time
one
I
of the
think-
biggest... I completely disagree with that, obviously.
Mhm.
Because, again, you have to make videos that you want to watch. I like it when people read text. Now, it's bad if they read it like, and then it went down to the stuff. Like, then don't do it. but just someone straight reading the text or maybe doing slight inflections, I like that. So I completely disagree with that. There's also, like, don't play a game until 6 months after it comes out. I understand why he said that, because it's... You want to give, like, people a chance to actually play the thing.
Oh, no, okay.
But still, like, if you really want to... Like, Isaac? No, screw that. I want to play it right now. I want to record it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... I don't know. I don't agree with all of his stuff.
Do you know where he got that from, though?
I think just from people reading things really badly. Like, really, really badly. Which,
And
you know...
in the sense, I almost agree with him, too. I actually dislike reading the text. Like,
Well,
to
that's
me,
the
it
thing.
feels,
Some people do.
Yeah, it's like to me it feels kind of awkward. Like when I think I've done a few videos where I've tried to write the text and I'm just like, I don't like doing this. It feels really weird, and sometimes a game can be just as engaging if somebody's just playing it and making commentaries, but then it kind of, to me, it breaks the engagement when the person starts reading the text.
Well,
I guess it's because
I read all of Xenogears. Like, I read all of the text in it. Like, we're talking, like, 70 hours, or, like, 50 hours of text. I don't think I would have enjoyed playing that if I wasn't reading the text. Like, most of it is story. And I had a vote at the beginning of my video, said, like, should I read the text or shouldn't? And everyone said I should read the text. Admittedly, it's because it's people who are subscribed to me. They're probably used to that, but...
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like... Yeah, but because a lot of Let's Plays, if I watch them, quote-unquote, I'm not actually watching them too much. They're in the background while I'm doing other stuff.
Exactly.
If I have to
That's
read
what I
the
was
text,
gonna
it's a
say.
no-go. Like, I need them to read the text to me, or I'm not going to know what the hell they're saying.
Because usually I'm, like, doing other stuff on the... You know, and then I just have them running in the background. It's like, oh, they can read out the story like an audiobook. I don't know, I just wanted to bring that up because I was thinking about that for a little bit, and I was like... Because currently I'm also doing a Let's Play, Gods Will Be Watching, that has a lot of text in it, but no voice acting. And I was sitting there wondering, like, do people hate that I read out the text? And as long
You
as
should
they
ask
don't
that.
I did, but unfortunately that video where I asked in the beginning didn't go out to every person in their sub box because YouTube had a brain fart. And I know it was for every YouTuber too. It wasn't just for me, so I'm gonna have to ask that again. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and I did watch I tried to watch an Earthbound Let's Play by this one, basically a Let's Player that got me into Let's playing, and she read the voices so horribly I couldn't watch it. Like, her voices were insane. I don't understand why she thought that was a good idea.
I guess either
but,
way,
like,
you
I
could
don't
just
know.
mute the video if you cared.
But then I can't hear her commentary otherwise, and then it's like, I've already played this game, why am I watching it at that point? So, I don't know. One of the other, what is it, Lancer D, I think he was a Let's Player. He would just read the text, like, straight, like, no voices, just straight, and I really liked it. It was just a competent, like, straight audiobook reading of all the text, and it worked. And he also screamed when appropriate, so that was good, too. Like, I believed it. But,
Scream
I don't know. It's just preferences.
As opposed to all those YouTubers who scream when it's not appropriate.
Well, no, it was a part in Final Fantasy VI where someone died, and his scream, I was like, oh my god, it's like he's actually feeling the pain of the character.
You notice that he's stabbing himself in the stomach.
Yeah, he had like a thumbtack, and he's putting
Like a full-fledged knife.
Okay, but my
That's
thing
not as
made
bad.
Konobi go, oh. Yours just sounds crazy.
Yeah, yours doesn't sound as painful as a thumbtack under the fingernail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can never imagine stabbing yourself in the stomach, probably realistically, but you can imagine accidentally like putting a. Never mind. I don't
can't
want to say
imagine stabbing myself in the stomach, but I've had really painful gas before, and I'm imagining that's the same thing.
Gas, huh?
It's exactly the same.
It's like, except it repeatedly stabs you in the stomach over and over again.
I've stepped on a
So you
push
can
tack,
absolutely-
so then it went directly in my heel. That was
I've done
terrible.
that too.
And pulling it
There was-
off
I
was
had a-
like the worst.
I had like this big cup of push pins in my room, and one day I just fell. So then for years, it was just hidden thumbtacks on my
It
floor.
reminds me of that time I stepped on a Lego. I still haven't recovered.
On a lake.
Lego.
Oh, Lego. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Like you just fall through the lake and drown, or swim. I don't know. Apparently, people know how to swim. This is a thing that people know.
Yeah, but that was
Some
a good
people don't know
conversation,
how
I
to
think,
swim, though.
about that.
Yeah,
whole-
it's it's preference. I completely understand someone who doesn't want people reading the text, but I mean, yeah, but I'm just not one of them. I want someone to read the text to me. At least some. You don't need to read it amazingly. You just need to be somewhat competent, because Lord knows I mess up like all names of
And
everything.
editing helps too. That's what I do.
Yes, I edit out all my flubs.
It's like sometimes you just can't talk, and it's like your tongue is in the back of your throat, and it's like,
Yeah.
See,
terrible.
for me, it's different because I have like an inner voice that plays for everything that I read. So when somebody else is reading something, it messes me up, and it breaks me out of it. So it is just preference.
You probably also read at a reasonable rate, whereas I read barely slower than human speech, or faster than human speech anyway. So you're probably like,
I actually, yeah, I read really fast actually.
yeah.
Like when I was starting out in just grade school, like the first year, I was already reading at senior high school level.
Well,
Reading
when I
has
was
been one of
in,
those natural things for me.
I was in like remedial. I should have been in remedial reading classes. It's just once you get to a certain grade, they stop trying to teach you how to read and teach you other things that you don't need to.
pretty
Like,
shitty.
like I have. Yeah, no, I was in like a resource class for people with developmental like learning things because I have dyslexia, and they just started teaching everything math because everyone else was bad at math, and I'm like, I'm fine at math, I can't read. Can someone teach me how to read, for God's sakes, so I can be a productive member of society? The only reason I'm not illiterate is because my brother gave me a bunch of comic books when I was a kid. Otherwise, I'd be illiterate, and the school system would have completely failed me.
And
So
likewise, I was actually in the GATE program in my school. It was called the Gifted
No
and
one knows what
Talented
that is.
Education. It's Gifted
I
and
was-
Talented Education.
I was in a thing called TAG for talented and gifted students too, but I was the only person that was in resource and also in that, which is hilarious. But then they got rid of it because other kids were jealous.
Oh,
It's funny because
wow,
most of the stuff that we did in GATE was just like creativity exercises, where we would do almost like improv, like all day.
Yeah,
Improv.
that was. I don't remember. This was second grade. I don't even remember this. Oh, companion, you need to tell me to do a let's play because if you tell me, then I'll actually do it. Apparently,
I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say I
I'm
can't.
sorry, it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm sorry.
But maybe if
I'm
you
done
guys
with
keep
Vampire.
asking, then he'll do it.
No, I can't.
That was sarcasm, by the way.
It's not going to
Hey,
be different
hey.
enough. Like,
Ross, you should do another Vampire the Masquerade playthrough.
well, if you say so, then sure. I'll set on it right now. Goodbye, boys. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not doing Evil Genius again either.
Yeah. But
So
Games
be
for
exact-
Gold, that is actually good this month. Well, you know, kind of. I just wanted to bring
So-
this up real quick because over the past couple of podcasts, I think it was maybe in the last month or two, I shat on Games for Gold because I realized just how terrible it was compared to PlayStation Plus. And even for this month, it might be like even worse than PlayStation Plus, which wouldn't surprise me. But I just wanted to tell you guys the name of like the games that are coming out for this month. It's going to be 4 of them. For April, and this is for if you have Games for Gold, I mean if you have a gold subscription to Xbox 360. And on April 1st to 15th, you can pick up Gears of War Judgment, as well as Terraria for free. So, if you have that, then jump on there. And on April 16th to the end of the month, you get Assassin's Creed Black Flag
Ooh.
and Army of Two Devil's Cartel. So I'm considering punching in a code or something out of one of the like the billions of 48-hour trials and seeing if that works to try to get these games, because that actually, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I'm highly interested in playing that. Might be good.
Would you even
Yeah,
have any
I'm-
means to record it?
Hmm?
Would you have any means to record it, Cube?
Oh no, not to record, just to play.
Oh.
Then again, I would have to finish Assassin's Creed 2, and I still haven't. Cross, remember when I said I would play it, like, you know, months ago when we were having that conversation about that?
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured.
Have you finished your Let's Play of it yet?
Of Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
No, that's going to be 28 parts because I was crazy and decided to beat it 100%. It could have been like 15 parts, but I'm crazy and decided to get all the feathers and all the
Stupid
side quests.
feathers.
That reminds me, I need to actually work on my Kirby and the Rainbow Curse chess guide videos for 100%.
And while we're
The
at
best-
it, let's. What were you gonna say?
Well, it's just the reward for the feathers is so terrible too. It's just like a slap in the cock. Whatever.
That's a good way to put it, at least.
Yeah, slap in the cock.
But let me mention just the PlayStation Plus free games while we're talking about free games and stuff.
If
So-
you're bored of Assassins, don't watch it. This way, I have more than one LP on my channel.
You can just watch all of the Binding of Isaac. It's fantastic.
Yes.
We can go
That's
back
your
and-
Yeah, whenever you put out a Binding of Isaac video, it gets like 500 views in a week.
Mm-hmm. I'm
What's up
sorry,
with
I
that?
cut you off again.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's more interesting. We can just list these off real quick. April's PlayStation Plus preview, Tower of Guns, PlayStation 3 and 4. You can get that for free. It's like a roguelike first-person shooter. Never Alone, PS4. Aurora's Awakening, PS3 and PS4. Dishonored, PlayStation 3. So you can pick that up. That sounds pretty nice. Then Monster Blog and Killzone Mercenary for PS Vita. This is probably...
I can say what's coming out for the Wii U's lineup.
Oh, go on, Konobi.
Super
We've got some
Mario
updates.
Tennis 4, Super Mario Beach Volleyball, which is a crossover with the Dead or Alive girls, Super Mario Pays His Taxes, and that's it.
And you forgot Super Mario Luigi is missing. Anyways,
Wait, really?
no.
They should.
Anyways, we have an update coming for Smash Brothers. We've got Mewtwo and Lucas as playable characters in the new Smash Brothers U coming out sometime in May.
You just have to have an amiibo to play them. Hot shot.
You do not. They are downloadable characters. They're going to be like $4 each.
Jeez.
Oh,
Or free if you own Smash Brothers for the 3DS and the Wii U version.
That makes it worth it then.
And then we have Splatoon coming out the end of May, I believe about May 28th, which is a third-person arena shooter with a first-player mode as well, which I will be playing the absolute crap out of. And recording it, of course, because Splatoon looks absolutely intense. I hope somebody in this chat has heard of Splatoon, one
Yeah,
of the
might have
greatest
to
games.
check that out.
Not only it's one of the greatest unique IPs to actually come out of Nintendo since a long time ago. On top of that,
Since
here's
the
something that's
Wonderful
pretty interesting.
101.
I thought, yeah, Wonderful 101 is also one of those great ones. Thank God for Platinum Game, because they're one of the greatest developers out there.
but they're not going to make
Right.
it for the computer so I can play.
Surprisingly, for Nintendo, I do enjoy the fact that this is a Nintendo exclusive release of Attack on Titan for the 3DS.
What?
What?
Yes,
Wait.
there is an Attack on Titan
Wait.
game coming out for the 3DS. Only for the 3DS.
Is it like that a tribute game?
Yes, it is actually. It's not a it's not a story game like people were thinking. No, you actually go around on the 3D gear and slash up some titans.
Wait, is that
Or those
actually
like-
Story
literally
game would
what
have
it
been
is?
terrible.
Just
Yes, that's literally what it is.
Oh.
It's a game with a story that you go out and kill titans, and it has a 4-player online co-op mode as well for the 3DS.
Oh my god.
Not to mention that's pretty risque for Nintendo at all, because Attack on
Yeah.
Titan is brutal.
Are there going to be naked Japanese men?
Yep.
Or are they going to be wearing boxer shorts?
Nope. The titans are nude.
No. That's good.
On top of that, there is a new Fatal Frame game coming out to the Wii U as well.
Okay, now that's a game I'd love to let's play. Freaking Fatal Frame 2.
Yes.
That was
Not to
great.
mention, I think Fatal Frame would actually do really well on the Wii U, just being able to use the gamepad as a camera.
Mhm.
That actually sounds like a really unique idea. Finally, the Wii U is actually using its gamepad.
Yeah.
In other news for Nintendo, the new Legend of Zelda has been pushed back to 2016. I'm pretty sure that's old news as well.
Mm.
A little upsetting, but anytime Nintendo pushes back its game, they literally mean it's not ready to release, and we're going to work on it more.
Oh,
Okay,
that's-
but this is just a list of games at this point. I don't know.
Let's just
Yeah.
talk about a list of games for.
I don't know.
What is I almost called them Obi-san. Obsidian.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Gonna come
I
out
did
with-
miss one thing that I thought was really cool for the Wii U, is that they're finally releasing DS games
Oh.
for the Nintendo virtual console.
It'd be cool if they like released an adapter, like they did with the old SNES console. How they had an adapter for the Game Boy games, where you could just plug it in there and play it on the console.
Oh, the
That'd be
Super
awesome.
Game Boy! I loved that thing. It was amazing.
That would be cool, but I think at this point it definitely is cheaper to basically fake emulation.
Yeah, well, you have
Well,
that nowadays. Yeah.
Everything is cheaper when you steal it and emulate it.
You just need a powerful computer. Not powerful, but powerful
A
enough.
powerful computer to take the might of the handheld DS from 10 years ago.
That thing is probably more powerful than my graphics card. Or my processor. I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
Possibly.
Speaking of computers, I ordered the final pieces to my new one, so hopefully I'll be able to build that without breaking it.
Ooh, snap.
Ooh,
What are you going to
what's
do
the
with your old
specs?
RAM?
Shove it up my face.
He's going to upload it so that other people can download it.
You want to...
Let me just send it to you over the cloud.
No, just give it to me.
Yeah,
Just give
that's
it.
true. You're gonna come
It's
next
true.
month, so I could just shove it down your face.
Just mail
yeah,
it through the
there's
U.S.
a-
Postal, and it'll cost you like $4.
There's a high chance that I'm going to physically visit Companion Cube next month, unless something goes horribly wrong.
Oh, did we
as
not
I
mention that?
travel back.
Did we not
Oh, you
mention
guys
that?
are actually visiting? No,
Yeah, I don't
haven't
think
heard
I've
any-
mentioned that at all.
Oh,
No, I don't think we talked about it at all.
sorry. No, unfortunately, that does not mean the frog will dance smoothly. Getting a new computer will not affect my ISP's terrible, terrible upload speeds around this area, which is why I'm considering just calling them up, telling them, can you rip up our contract that we have with you, because we don't want to be with you. We'd rather go with somebody, a giant corporation here that actually gives a damn about their consumers.
Too bad you don't have
Yeah.
Charter, who will pay up to $500 in cancellation fees if you switch from them to Charter. I have Charter.
$500. That's ridiculous.
It's not five. Well, they will pay up to $500 towards cancellation fees.
How much do you think it is?
They will charge you up the ass for a cancellation fee. Trust me.
Oh.
Well, a small
oh
company
my
though, or
God, they will.
you should
They
probably
might.
research
It
that.
depends on the company, but I know big name companies that when you put yourself into a contract, there is a hell of a cancellation fee.
It's
like
just a good
it's
idea to
like
never
usually
go
they
into a
cancel-
contract.
It's basically like a fee of cancellation, and then you have to pay the next month's as well, and you have to pay to return the equipment that you used. Like if you're using internet routers, a router given to you by the
Oh,
company. you
that
have to pay to
screwed me
return it.
because I had to leave the internet at my house. Like when my roommates moved out, like they kept the payment. Like they paid. Like I gave them money, and they paid the last month for me. And as we moved, I managed to forget the router somehow, and I had to pay $75
After it
for
was a
it.
sure
Sorry about that.
Yeah. It's like
So-
it's like each individual part of the cancellation fee isn't that expensive, but it's all the parts of the cancellation fee that make it like 500 plus.
Yeah, I would assume so. I don't know. I'll see what's going on there, but I would love to stream. I did some tests via Binding of Isaac Rebirth when, like, in the middle of the night, just to make sure nobody was up that was following me that would get a message. And I set it all the way down to like 240p at 20 frames a second. Still was really jittery, so that was sad.
Yeah, I can actually stream really well. I just don't have a program that lets me stream really well. I want XSplit that will actually stream really well.
By the way,
But
that link
I-
is to the Aussie Gamers Let's Play of Hitman Blood Money. I mean, Absolution. It's kind of amazing, so...
I
It's
do
so
own
cool.
Hitman Absolution. I just haven't played it yet because I'm crazy. I bought it a year ago.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not so
160
much into puzzle
bucks.
games like Hitman.
Puzzle games like Hitman.
It is kind of a puzzle game.
It is kind of. It's just funny because you can ignore the puzzle and still win. Like, there's the guy, shoot him and that lady with the groceries, and also knock over this bike and blow up this building by.
Or you can, like, blow up a bathtub and have them fall to their death via a pit underneath the bathtub.
Or you can throw a coin up at some glass on a glass ceiling, and the glass falls and kills everybody who's underneath it.
Or you could poison a wedding cake, and then the stupid groom is like, "Ooh, wedding cake, let me do..." Oh. Well,
I
yeah.
like the deaths in that game. Or that Let's Player link,
Did you know-
too. He has amazing
There is
death
a-
sounds where every time he kills somebody, it's...
There's a mobile version of Hitman called Hitman Go, and I thought it would. I just assumed it would be stupid, so I didn't get it when it was on the Humble Bundle. But now I wish I'd gotten it because it looks really cool. It's like this weird turn-based thing where you're 47 and need to avoid people and kill your target. So it's really like a puzzle game. In fact, it is a puzzle game. Like there's no bones about it now.
But the only way you can strangle this person, Cross, is if you manage to match 3 gems.
Okay, that would be terrible.
And you can only strangle
Like-
one person an
Like,
hour.
like basically, it'd show
Yeah,
the scene of the characters. It'd be showing the animation of you strangling it, and the minigame would be at match 3, and you have to make 500 points in 1 minute, or the strangulation fails.
Just
Yeah, you
strangling
get
him
3
for a
strangles an
minute.
hour, and they recharge every hour.
Or you can buy Hitman barcode points to keep playing.
Yeah, you could buy pianos, and then you take the piano wire out to make more strangulations.
See, but
that only
you can just, or you can make it easy and just buy bullets for your gun. And
Yeah,
shoot
well,
it.
that's always good. Bullets ain't cheap. In fact, they cost $1 a bullet, but they certainly kill anyone.
Yeah,
That's-
But it's okay.
depressing.
We'll give you 1 bullet every 3 days.
That's true. Or you can watch a series of ads, and you might
for
get a
God's
bullet.
sakes.
I don't like mobile games.
No, you shouldn't.
I have yet to find a good mobile game.
Well, I do like Plants vs. Zombies, too. I mean, when I remember complaining about it on this podcast, but the fact is I still do the daily quests, because it's a fun mission that they make new every single day, and I play those, and they're fun. But...
It would be better, though, if it was on PC without microtransactions.
Oh, it would be way better. There's no doubt about
It'd
it.
be better if it was on PC and structured like Plants vs. Zombies, except just Plants vs. Zombies 2, so it would be better and actually have
No.
a logical sense of progression. But no.
Yeah, it would be great.
Doom and gloom.
Like,
and-
who gives the cabbage as your first plant? Come on!
Yeah, that was weird. That
That's
was
what
like
you're
the-
complaining about. It makes sense. It works when there's gravestones. There's a purpose to it.
But then you just take the boomerang plant.
Well, you can do that, but there's a different purpose for that, because there might be multiple zombies, so you can hit 3 to 2 zombies at once, depending on how many gravestones there are.
Unless the zombies are too close, in which case the plant only hits like 1 or 2 zombies up close.
Well, if they're too close, but there's no gravestones, you will hit all 3 zombies.
Guys are the worst.
Look, I'm just saying, there's problems with Plants vs. Zombies too, but I don't think that's one of them. It's the mobile gaming difficulty bullshit, where it's either too hard or too easy, depending on whether you... Yeah.
Damn Canadians with
Depending on whether or
their
not
money
you
and
spend-
microtransactions going all the way over there.
Why would you even buy the plant food when you can just wait 500 coins more and use the special attack?
There's no reason to ever buy plant food ever.
I know.
You just flip them away. Just flip them away. Flip.
In fact, the fact that the game like requires you to use plant food too kind of frustrates me. It's not so much of, oh crap, I'm being overwhelmed, better use plant food. It's oh crap, I'm always overwhelmed, why don't I have enough plant food?
Yeah, but I have beaten every... well, not every stage. I kind of got bored around beating it again on the beach stages, but you can beat everything without buying anything. Like, you can do it. It's just...
With a little bit of luck.
Well, this is why I want to make videos. I want to show people how to do it, but I don't want to buy the capture card for $150 right now, especially when I have to pay all those taxes first. Ugh.
Don't even mention that in here, Lucas. Don't even mention that godforsaken game.
Dungeons.
Wait, Dungeon
Dungeon Keeper. Oh.
Dungeon Keeper
I've never
Mobile.
played Dungeon.
How would they do
No,
How I
you're not
Mammy
missing.
on mobile? That would be ridiculous.
Just
I don't know.
just drag the person to kill the mobsters.
Yeah, the auto aims.
You drive the car. I'd be fine with it. As
You
long
can
as
just
there's-
you can pay like 50 cents to stay high and keep killing mobsters.
Exactly.
Yeah, the thing, not all mobile games have microtransactions, though. What is
Really?
it? The Devil's Attorney? That's a pretty great game. It's a straight-up game. It's a strategy game where you're a lawyer. And you have to use different lawyer abilities to defeat your opponents. And it's pretty wonderful.
Dead Cell.
Yeah, but
also-
I already own the Phoenix Wright games.
No, but it's nothing like Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright...
I know.
Like, yeah. This is a strategy
Wright
game
is
that
its-
takes place... in a
Phoenix
lawyer
Wright is
room.
its own special thing.
Yeah, I don't even know what genre Phoenix Wright is.
Strategy?
Graphic novel.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. That's probably what it is. This is a puzzle game.
Yeah, man.
It's a puzzle strategy, turn-based game.
No, if you want
Alright,
a good story,
we-
you play the Phoenix Wright games for sure.
We have 8 minutes left. Do we want to begin wrapping?
I just
don't know
looked
how
up,
to rap.
I just looked up Dead Cells again, the game coming up by Motion Twin, the spiritual successor to
Oh,
Die Tonight, and it says the game will be available before the end of 2014, sooner rather than later. So,
Motion Twin. You can go.
I
get
have
that.
something I want to discuss.
oh, Jesus.
Yes.
What was the game called?
What?
Never mind. I don't remember the name of the game.
So, yeah,
Oh yes, yeah. So when is Starbound going to be good?
probably in 4 years.
I
Because-
thought it already was good.
It's not
What-
good.
Wait, when's the last time you played it?
I played it like a month ago.
Oh no.
It's still not good.
I was thinking about going back to it.
Nope, don't do it.
Okay.
I'll tell you why
Fair enough.
after the podcast. I'll
Okay.
save that for another podcast.
Yeah, that would have been good
Whatever.
to talk about earlier, but now we only have 7 minutes left.
Oh,
Well-
what about Konobi? What's going up on your... We can mention this real quick, maybe we'll have time.
No, okay.
What's going on real quick with me is I just released a non-Let's Play video. I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the podcast, but for anybody who wasn't here during the beginning, I am not... Well, I'm still doing Let's Plays and or other various playthroughs as well, but I'm now expanding my base and doing comedy sketches. You can go to my YouTube channel at www.com/YouTube, my channel, and you can check out my first episode of a series I'm doing called Minecraft Mondays, where it's just a quick, like, 5-minute comedy sketch that I will be putting out every Monday with kind of this... It's like a little bit of a slice of life type humor.
Cool.
Done in
And if you couldn't understand what Konobi was saying when he was saying his channel name, it
Kirby
is in
and
the
the
links of
Rainbow
this
Curse.
very page on Twitch.
Whoops.
So.
I may have just
I
had
just
your
released that...
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse go off on stream there.
Well, great. Now we're going to get monetized by Nintendo.
Shit.
Yes, I also finished Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I'm currently playing through Mario Party 10 as well with my friends and family whenever I get the chance. I don't care if Nintendo puts little monetized claims on my videos because I'm not monetizing any of my videos right now. So whatever, all I want is more subscribers and more views so that when I start monetizing my videos, I'm actually making money.
But then, you know, Nintendo's going to be like, nope, we're going to take your other videos too.
I will go ahead and join that stupid Nintendo partnership program.
Oh, fair enough.
I think you
But
have
I don't
to
want
do,
to.
like, only like Nintendo games, though, right? You can't do other games.
Nope, you can actually do other Nintendo games because it's as simple as monetizing your videos naturally. It's just you just monetize them from Nintendo instead. It's basically a button you press.
Okay.
So, but the only problem is that Nintendo has to approve the videos that you upload. That's why people don't want to do it, because that approval
Well, is there
process.
actually... Is there someone actually watching the videos? Like, do they have a guy? Because I can't imagine they do. I figure they just run it through a series of robots.
They probably do. It's just that the problem is that approval process can take 3 days.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm so sorry,
But-
Lucas.
Like, look, if you want to leave Locust, nothing interesting is going to happen, so don't worry. Like, YouTube uses robots. They don't have a guy. But it might just look for certain keywords. It might...
Kirby and the
I don't know.
God, did it again.
The only thing people are really worried about, I'll just say this real quick.
All right, yeah, no, we shouldn't talk about
Since
this
we can
because
hop to
spent-
somebody else.
talk
Okay, go ahead. Go, whatever.
Yeah, I linked to Konobi's channel, so if you want to check out that Minecraft Monday thing, you can go there. And I'll link to his channel down the VOD as well. But Cross, what's going up on your channel then?
What's happening with you?
Very different videos this week. This week, it's actually going to be 2 completely different Let's Plays. Binding of Isaac Rebirth and Assassin's Creed Joe.
Sounds great.
Oh my god, I've never seen you do those videos.
Really?
That's pretty
Here's the
amazing.
thing. I'm going to do Hotline Miami, but the first video would be up, but I decided to be cute and get 2 different people to voice act different parts, and I'm waiting for one of them to send me the stuff, but his computer's currently broken, so that might be a week
You
or
want
so.
to have it be a shush thing about who's going to do it, or
It's Douglas. I don't know if I need to.
okay?
It's Douglas and my girlfriend. I was able to get my
Should have
girlfriend
just
to do it.
invited. You never even told me.
Well, one of the characters in the game is a giant chicken. That's the only reason I'm doing this. This is literally the only reason. And my girlfriend was there, so I just had her do 2 of the female parts. That
Fair enough.
wasn't like a big thing.
What about for your Binding of Isaac? Are you going to have anybody voice acting that?
For all the text.
Yeah, for all the text.
No,
Okay, I'll
I
help.
think I'm gonna.
I'll help. I've got this text.
So
What a
every
horrible
time
night
there's
to have
text
a
on the
curse.
screen, you'll just read it.
Yeah, what a horrible night to have a curse.
Just play
There you
that
go.
every single time there's text, even if it's not relevant.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's,
What are you even doing, Cube?
Going up on my channel, it's probably going to be more of the same. Gods will be watching, and Payday 2 Road to Infamy 25100. I'm going to be trying to go on to other things as well. I've been looking for more Half-Life 2 mods to play, so if anybody has recommendations, throw them at my face, and I'll highly consider them. But I don't know what's going to be able to stand up after Underhell Chapter 1, to be fair.
Companion, you should do Vampire the Masquerade.
I know, I only saw it like 13 times.
Actually,
as a
I've heard
Malkavian or as a Tremere.
No, as a Malk.
I've heard of
Well,
an
that means
amazing mod
Malkavian.
for Half-Life. If you want, it's for Half-Life. It's the Half-Life glitch mod.
Which is that? Oh,
The
you mean like
Half-Life
an
glitch mod is-
explosion, everything's terrible mod. I mean like an actual mod, not a...
But it's a
break the game.
randomizer.
Jesus Christ.
It's a glitch mod randomizer. It's pretty
I've
hilarious.
been thinking about doing Black Mesa, the Half-Life 1 total conversion thing, but I'll have to think about that. And then some other games like Savage Lands, I think it was called, and something I don't remember what it's called exactly, but yeah. I'm getting sick of looking at my thing and seeing only 2 Let's Plays, and I want other things. It's probably what Cross is feeling like too.
Problem is, if I'm only going to release every other day, if I add another Let's Play on the same schedule, then Assassin's Creed is literally going to take, 8 months to come out?
Yeah.
So, I'll figure something out. Oh, there might be a MapleStory video coming out soon also. I forgot about that. Don't worry, that's not important.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to that. And also,
It might already be edited. I might release it today. It's possible.
It could be like one of those like VH1 behind the rock musicians. Talk about MapleStory's drug abuses and whatnot.
That would be more interesting than what happened, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
It was an hour of footage that I edited down to 20 minutes, if that gives you any indication of how interesting the footage was. So, well...
you know, Warhammer 40k, I was thinking about doing a Let's Play of that single-player campaign some time ago, but I don't know. We should probably wrap up the podcast here. I wanted to mention something real quick. I was watching a Fallout lore series, which is just basically a series of this dude reading out a bunch of different stuff about lore. I'm going to link it right here so you guys can totally go watch it. Go watch it, please. It's amazing. And also, that made me want to do stuff with Fallout, but unfortunately, I can't stream, so that was a bummer. But,
They've
yeah.
got some copyrighted music in there also.
Yeah, that's another problem. I'm not sure how that would work, which it probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
There's some good mods for that. But, yeah, I think I'm going to cut it off here then. Keep an eye out for any Half-Life 2 mods. If you guys find any, let me know about them, and I'll consider them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you for joining me, Konobi and Cross, for this week.
No problem.
Anything horrible.
Months ago. Anything horrible.
This has been the Wayne Podcast for 6/15. Thanks for watching, everybody, and goodbye. I'll see you whenever we do this.
Next week or two.
Yeah, exactly. Bye-bye.
Zip.